Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play, you can see it right at the front, Penny's Wright Ace Attorney. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. Subscribe, like, share, whatever. You know all the steps, so it's good. Hopefully the camera is also well. Let's get right into the game. It's gonna be a trilogy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play like all the three parts at the same time. But at least I'm going to finish the first part, then the second, and the third. I always play it anyway, but maybe I'm not going to play like all of them, but at least I'm gonna play at least the first part. Is those are so that's this is the first one, right? This is the second one, and this is the at least last one. So let's start with that one. Episode one, the first turnabout. The click. Oh yes, of course. I was a little bit weird because I didn't know like should I click that one? Man, that the graphic looks good. Okay. So somebody hit these women with them. Why me? Okay. I can get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh, someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Let me see something real quick. Augusta, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Okay. First of all, let me say something. I never played this game before. That's one thing. I always tell you guys if I play a game, even if I play like for a little while now. Have I seen people play this game? Kind of. Kind of, but not really. This game was recommended by No Sasuke. I sometimes forget the name, like 1982 something. That's sorry. I apologize. But yeah, so but I haven't like played this game. I was recommended to play it. If you guys wanted me to play, I can just say it and I play. I don't really care. Anyway, let's start to play this game. Boy, I am nervous. Let me see options real quick. Can this go by itself? Can this go like by itself, or do I need to like keep on clicking buttons? To be honest, I prefer if it goes by itself. Rich, nice, boys. Oh, hey, I shift. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phineas, I'm impressed. No one takes on the murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Ah, thanks. That's just because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. Want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him out in that much. It's over. My life, everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yes, him. Death, despair, oh, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh lord, he's one of those guys, huh? I really, the one thing about anime is like what should I say? They over put too much effect. I have a word in my mind, but I don't know. Nick, hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Telling I'm guilty. What? Okay. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Oh lord, this guy is gonna be an R word, huh? What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can live a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Hmm? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. No, we saw. Actually, I did not like that we saw the defendant. I would prefer if they do like I forgot the name. I don't know that we didn't know who he was. So that we could at least you know react a little bit more. But that's fine that we know who killed her. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's his story. My first case is fairly simple one. I don't think that's simple. A young woman was killing her apartment. The guy that arrested the arrest was a lucky sap dating Larry Buzz, my best friend since grade school. Oh, in 22 years I've known him. It's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going. Okay, so you saw the tremble. He was saying, and that's just what I'm going to do. I think that's what it means. Those effects. But it's interesting though. I work in something similar, but I'm not a lawyer. August Street, 10 a.m. District Court, current number two. I mean, if I was a lawyer, I wouldn't be playing this. I mean, actually, I would still be playing games to be honest, but not like on YouTube because I don't. They don't let you do that. But okay. No. Order. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Birds. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. They don't really say that, but I guess I say Japanese stuff. There are no defense, right? Okay, Your Honor. Yeah, that's sure. I mean, what about good morning, Your Honor? I mean, come on, man. I work in a field like this, so I know what I'm talking about, guys. Mr. Rich, this is your first trial, isn't it? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. You don't say that. Your conductor in this trial will decide the fate of the client. I'm ready to see your charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Rick, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. What do you mean, yes, Your Honor? What? I say, bitch. I wait 3 years. I took 4 years in regular college. I did 3 years of law. I passed the bar, and now you want to test me like I'm a little kid? I say no. Come on, man. Gulp. Handshaking. I say, fading. Mom spaghetti. Are we rapping? The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. You guys know now why I'm not a lawyer? Concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Mia Fey. Oh shit. That's no, Rory. Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting to leave. Come on, shit. There's no need to be going so soon in there. Listen, Rick. The defendant is the one on trial. You're crying. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it. This time, I got to relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear you answer. Ask once more. Please say the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Bress. I thought it was the CW, but the CW is a complainant, which is the person that's there. Was just Well, that's Larry Bress, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. You said murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Phew, I know this one. I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victims. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forget temporarily. I think I feel the migraine coming. Look, the victim name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time. Okay, remember to check it out and do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Reed, who is the victim in this case? Tab? How do I check tab? Is this tab? Is Cindy Stone? No, the victim's name is Cindy Stone. Okay. Because it was not me, eh? Cindy Blood sounds too much of a fake name. Cindy will actually be the right name. Okay, how he says, okay, how do they say to check tab? How do I check tab? What is tab? No, oh, that's tab. Okay, R2 is tab. Tony Bajon will believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Yeah. I don't think anybody will believe it now. Cindy, Okay. Can I scroll down? Uh, okay, Mia Library. Oh, 23? How old am I? What the heck? How old I am? Did he went to law school at what? At 5 years old? What the heck? How can he be a lawyer? Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Yep. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Rick. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Will you explain to the court just what that object was? The metal weapon was a statue of the Thinker. Wait, Tinker? Oh, yeah, Tinker. Like thinking. It was found lying on the victim's floor. Next. It was found on the floor next to the victim. Jesus Christ. I see. The court accepted. What do you mean the court accepted? What? Into evidence. What the heck? Statue in the shape of the Thinker is rather heavy. Statue added to the court record, right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use staff to check the court record frequently. Okay, got it. Thank you. Honor! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call the first witness. Prosecution called the defendant Mr. Burns. Butts, Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? You have to be kidding me, man. What kind of lawyer doesn't know what to do, bro? The prosecution or yourself gonna ask questions. Now, the defendant will need to answer those questions correctly. You can also object to the question, or he can also take the fifth. And that's it. Go and pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Exactly. See? Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. That guy was already saying they had to kill him and that he did it. So that's pretty much a case over with him. Uh-oh. Especially in Japan. Japan is no America. Japanese America is guilty to proven guilty and maybe innocent. And here in America is innocent to proven guilty. Uh-oh. Larry gets decided easy. This could be bad. Exactly. And how are you a 23-year-old lawyer? And why are you smiling, bro? This guy has to be one of those R words, huh? Mm-hmm. Mr. Buds. Is it not true that the victim has recently dumped you? Hey, watch about it. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Cleopatra and Mark Antony? The singer? I think he mean Jennifer Lopez? Mark Antony? Wait, are we thinking about the same Mark Antony? Let me see. Let me see if there's any other Mark Antony in history. No, okay. I mean, maybe there's something that I know, like. Okay, Mark Antony, Cleopatra. Okay, so that was okay. I was thinking as towards another Mark Antony. So Mark Antony and Cleopatra were lovers and political allies for 11 years. They had 3 children together. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it isn't like I pay attention at all at school, to be honest. So, I don't think I even had this subject. Maybe this subject. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't really care. Then they all die, right? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. It's story of his life, not mine. What's said to you anyway? Mr. Buds, will you describe in general what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Ooh. She has just returned from seeing one of them. I think she was what you would call a WHORE or HOOK. No, yeah, KER. Or one of those OF or Instagram models that are always in Dubai every single day. Sorry. He just returned one bit. See, she was in Dubai doing things. What do you mean one of them? Ta-da! Lies, lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Well, you better believe it, my friend, because she was a ho 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 ho. That's what your girlfriend was. But at least you clap, you know. That's all that matters, you know. You insert it, put it in, put it out, and then you're good. Your Honor, Beijing's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. She was in Paris getting until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The meeting apparently arrived on preparing a cemetery the day before the murder. Hopefully, we still have some video, like some videos, you know, or something. Some passport sleep, something that can, you know, correlate to this. Because just because or a stamp from the passport or anything. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Appears or no, like we need to like understand. Are those facts? Dude, no way. Everything was what? I told you she was an Instagram. Like, come on. But did not have a large income. Of course, she did not have an income because she was getting the incoming. Like, come on. I knew that. Did I knew it? I knew it. Happy that she has several sugar. Bro, I should become a lawyer, man. But I just going to school again is like never. Feels that she has several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, other men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Instagram models, you know? Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. He was a ho 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 ho. Tell me, Mr. Boss, what do you think of her now? Rick? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. I think he's a good guy. I don't think he will understand what's going on. Should I? Okay, stopping. Stopping. I wanna see what he's saying, but if you ever an attorney, never let your client answer dumb questions. So stop it from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. Exactly. That question is irrelevant to this case. Exactly. Oof. Queens? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating. She dog. Okay. I'm gonna die. Oh lord. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh man, this guy is so dumb. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quiet. What kind of fucking y'all say that? You can know side. The judge is supposed to be the no side picking. I forgot, but they all. To be honest, I'm gonna tell you this: don't commit a crime because the thing about it is like 80% to like 85% of the time is on the side of the prosecution. Let's be honest; they spend more time talking, smiling, and spending like more time with the prosecution side than the defense side, which is like like if you commit a crime, it's gonna be the defense side. So I'm telling you, do not commit a crime. That's why most people get incarcerated because, well, you know, I would trust somebody that I know more than somebody else that I don't know more. So I think that's basically it. So don't commit a crime. Oh boy, this is not good. Next question. You went to the victim apartment the day of the murder, you know? Gulp. Well, did you know? Hehehehe. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh Lord, this guy is stupid. He won. What do I do? You stop him from answering, of course. Never let him answer. I'll send him a signal. Like, like a dog. Ah, well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we just have to remind you. One thing about it is, I mean, that's a good way to put it. But remember, that's perjury. So, just say the truth. You know, they have proof that you win, and yeah, just say the truth. To be honest, just if they have proof, because that's perjury and lying, and it's also a criminal offense. So yeah, just don't do it. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day, and would probably be ta-da. Okay, I'm not gonna say ta-da now. I'm gonna say when he appears. Well, that's simplified matters. Who is who is who? How did he get it? How do you how did he become a judge? Like what? You supposed to whatever. This is it. This is a game. I'm taking it too serious. I mean, I take this too serious because it's a game. I want to play. I want to understand it. But I'm gonna say to myself, this is a game. Everything is stupid. Take it like a grain of salt. But anyway, in real life, I'm gonna tell you guys this: the judge would. It's not like in the movies that like a witness gonna appear, be like, "Oh, this my witness." Going to say no. You will have to inform the judge will need to read blah 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 blah, and then the prosecutor, the jury side, they will need to they pick up all that. So yeah, whatever. That's irrelevant anyway. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. Okay. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Or- Order in the court! Mr. Payne, prosecution may call his witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. I think he had a Rolex. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Is this American or Japanese? What does he looks like one of those cartoon not cartoons like animes or mangas cult leaders? Like he's in a cult like this like the Scientology. Mr. Sao, will you sell newspaper subscription? Is this correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. I think what he does is something else that I cannot mention in YouTube, but I'm fine with it. Mr. Sawi, you may proceed with your testimony. And funny thing, we're probably gonna find out that he's gonna news sell paper at all. He's gonna be some big corporation guy, and then we're gonna be like, oh, if this was real life, well, it's gonna be interesting now. I'm liking this game. Please tell the court you say on the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he was being in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, women the moving dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. What about your phone? Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Hmm. Right, Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? You know, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Are phones supposed to work during black? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sauer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for you perusal. Perusal? I don't know what that means. Let's search it up, of course. Perusal. Perusal, I'm not saying it right. Is the act of reading or examining something carefully. Got it. Thank you. Electricity to Miss Stone, but it was on noon to 6 p.m. Blah blah blah. Blackout record added to the core record. No, Mr. Ray. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Oh lord, alright. Wait, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? How is this guy a lawyer? Like, is this guy a fake lawyer? What's going on? Why? You're supposed to lie in the testimony that witnesses give. Lies? What? He was lying? How is this person a lawyer? What in the world is going on? How is this person a lawyer? Like, bro, what is going on? And the witness might have lied in his testimony, or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it is in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness face. Okay. Come on, be more. I'll say my friends or something. I don't know. Open the court record with tab and point out a contradiction in the testimony. Okay, what? Okay, the time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of the loss of blood. The victim party arrived home from party at 7:30. Was a noon to 6 p.m. Okay, maybe this. So how do I like click? What do I do? Then point out the contradiction in the testimony. Oh, okay. Witness account. Okay. I was going door to door, stealing subscription when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door. Ooh, okay. So I can increase, so I can go back. Think he can experience a look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, women, the moving dead. Then I saw her lying there, woman, the moving dead. I quailed in front and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to another park. I remember the time exactly. This is what I'm thinking of. It was 1 p.m. Time of death 7:31. 4 p.m. Yes, this. Okay, I knew something was wrong. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's Oliver. There must be a contradiction there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab, and if something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. Okay. Okay. Yes. This. How? Okay. Yes. Find the court record tab. If something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence and present it to the court. That's what I'm trying to do. How do? Okay.
Hold it!
No, that. Okay. No, that. The defendant requires that the witness refrain from calling. Oh shit. Of course. Well, the witness means that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's my fault. But I know what to do now. I just didn't know what to click. This one. Yes. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seemed really confident. 1 p.m. Wait, does that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict it. Tab and present. Present? Oh, now I get it. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy knows the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, nobody. Oh lord. Nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? It's like they say, he's sweating bullets. Oh. Sorry. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. If they had testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Selwyn, What were you certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Reed. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradiction. Nice. That's funny though. It's like he's saying you're just like a fake lawyer or something like that. Nice, always big it more like C21 and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the time must have been watched. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terrible, sorry about the misunderstanding. Hmm. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Oh, right, but there was a blackout. There was a blackout. Mr. Reed, you may cross-examine the witness. Reed, you know what to do. I got this one. There was a blackout. The time. I know what to do. You hear a money. There was a voice. Okay. Uh. eh, Are you sure it was a television, not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Reed, I can put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. I wouldn't have tested if I heard the time. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program.
Hold it!
A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True, true. Reed, I think we agree that you heard the time of the scene then. No, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did. You see, there was okay. Uh, and
Objection!
yes, hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. I keep on forgetting what to do, but I just need to repeat the steps more and more to remember. This record proves it. You couldn't hear a television or a video. Absolute cinema. I will err. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Zoe? No, if I find it quiet, possibly myself quiet. Ah, wait, I remember now. Oh Lord, Mr. Zoe, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. This constant correction are harming your credibility. Then you seem rather distraught. Oh, he has a fake hair. My apologies, Your Honor. Isa must have been in shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Zoe. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. So he's gonna keep on changing the damn story like 20 times. Let me see. Why is he keep on changing the story? Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw. Come on, how many times are we gonna give this guy credit? There was a table clock in the apartment. Table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. It must have been what I saw. What? You saw a clock? I guess that will explain it. What? The defense because the examining witness gladly. What do you mean that may explain it? That doesn't explain shit. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Okay, here we are.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock? You, with your objections and your evidence, just what do you think who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Zoe. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue, my apologies. I see, so the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Reed, a bit of the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. You have any problem with the testimony? Yes. Of course I do. You know, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known it was a clock is to hold it in his hand because there's a switch and he will need to go inside the damn apartment. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Yes. Clearly in contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment exactly on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove it I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock and the shock of the blow triggers the clock voice. That was the sound you heard. Ooh. I like it. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Red. But being a judge will be so cool. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon exposes as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the sound. What's the meaning of this? This is all based on conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Was the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a... Bro, okay, this is funny. Oh man, I love this. It's like if you kill somebody and they just ask you face to face, did you kill that person? And you'll be like, yes, of course I did. That was me. I did this stuff. Oh lord, this is funny. That day I never see. Look, I hate the clock. I heard no. I mean, it's up. Wow, okay. Okay. I hate you. What? It was him. I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he showed burn, giving that. Order. Order in the court, I'd say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim. You know, for a prosecution, it actually looks like it's playing the part. A lot of these guys don't really care about justice at all, to be honest. Mr. Reed, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness hair came from the clock. You have any evidence? The whole case is running on this. I better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. saw we hear what's happening on this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock, right? There's a mechanism, right? Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Oh, that certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker, after all. So, we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Red? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:28. So it's... So 9... Yeah, it's 4 hours behind, right? 4 hours behind? As you can see, this code is exactly... Oh, 3 hours slow. Okay, I said, whatever. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Zoe here and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Zoe, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What he's talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can prove that, you don't have a case. Quick, right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. Or was Mr. Reed? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examination, Mr. Frank Sauer. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all this slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Actually, there is. No surprise, Mr. Sauer. Mia, I mean shift. Listen up, Red. Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think, but see if it's over. I can prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, what was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the. Oh, I know it. Cause she even 3 hours slow. She was in Paris. Okay, so when she that clock she got it from Paris, or or it was a gift from one of her sugar daddies in Paris. So yes, that I think that was it. So she got it in Paris. Okay, I got it. Right, Rich. You think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that I can prove it, right? Yes, I do. Oh, not yet? Okay. Find it and let them have it. Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the other murder. Can you find the evidence to support the claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough word. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The passport! Oh,
Take
sorry,
that!
the send. I keep. The victim had just returned from the day from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had reset her clocks and returning home. That's why the time you hear when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Zoe? Or should I say Mr. Dealer? That's a horrible, horrible stuff. Don't say that again. Ah, he's gonna confess, isn't it? One, two, three. Oh, okay. Sure, I mean, sure. That's a 50-50, I guess. Order, order. I got it. Thank you, Mia. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken. How I didn't actually see that, Your Honor. Wait, and how did the judge did not see that, oh Lord? This has been the dumbest judge I ever seen in my life. Very well, Mr. Reed. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed, bro. I think you will impress when you see a rose fly. You'll be like, rose can fly? Oh my god, this is a new discovery. Stupid ass. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, thank you. And find the two culprits at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court found the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. I did it, guys. I mean, that was an easy case, and with that, the score is adjourned. That was an easy case, to be honest. Not too bad. Very easy. It turns out that Frank Sawid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Lai went to her apartment, the victim was at home. After he left, Mr. Sawid let himself in to do his dirty work. Oh, so he got scared and struck her. Okay, got it. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest bound object he could find, and that's how the whole died. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. August 3, 2020, 22:33 p.m. District is definitely lobby number 2. POS, I still can't believe I we won. Great, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Know it all. Know it all. You fight your own battles in there. Maybe. I don't think so. I help in. Like, I did everything. See, and you did a lot too. It's been a while since I seen a trial any such a satisfying her. Never seen this shield looking this happy. She got nice boobs though. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life. Oh lord. Ah man, my life is over. Larry, we're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone. So good job. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But Cindy, my Cindy Wynn is gone, man, forever gone. Larry, she was a ho ho ho. Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically say the headline now. Harry Buzz innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever, let's celebrate dinner, movie, my trip. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait. Was this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. Keep it as a moment. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't make... Don't that make you just wanna cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she took quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm just not sympathize. And yeah, cause she take that clock to Paris, so I think she liking, but she like herself more. That was all. Is that right, Ray? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the hell is she talking about? This, I guess.
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you went just some chum of her, huh? What about that cloth? This is a cloth you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think it's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Reed, I hope you see the importance of evidence, and also hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at it. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Reed, listen. Learn, grow strong. Never let off what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent bud. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of what you become a lawyer was because of him. Hmm? Yeah, part of at least. You had to tell me maybe about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock that he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh Lord. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise I will be able to keep. Okay. That was the biggest red flag of death I ever seen in my entire life. She's going to die, isn't she? The end. She's going to die, isn't she? She's probably dead by now as we speak. A brand new episode has been added. Saving content. Say your progress up to this point? Absolutely. Save. Episode 2. Anyway, guys, this will be it. I really actually enjoy this, so thank you guys for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Love you guys.